All right, let's jump straight into this explainer by looking at a product promising to solve basically every digital marketer's absolute biggest headache, right? Getting website traffic. It's called the Click Engine. And today, we're going to look right past the flashy marketing language and conduct a really thorough analysis based on a detailed click-retina review. We are zeroing in on assessing the actual tangible value behind this product. So the Click Engine leans heavily into this whole automotive branding vibe to make a wildly enticing promise: 100% real website traffic on autopilot. And get this, supposedly, it delivers all that for mere pennies. But look, whenever we see claims of automatic traffic, we really have to ask how that engine is actually built. So here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the traffic promise, then peek under the hood, compare real versus buyer traffic, uncover the hidden costs, and finally, we'll assess the true value. Okay, section 1. Let's look at the initial traffic promises being made here. The sales page is just packed with these super energetic testimonials. Take this one from a user named Bob Riddle, praising the immediate sales generated from the system. I mean, getting 2 sales in 2 days from a brand new traffic source? That is exactly the kind of instant gratification any digital marketer is hunting for. Now pay close attention to the specific language used by another user here, Larry Waltz. He claims the system provides almost free, real buyer traffic. And you know what? That word buyer is doing some serious heavy lifting. It implies high-intent visitors who literally have their credit cards out and are ready to purchase right then and there. Moving on to section 2, under the hood. Let's look at the actual mechanics. When you strip away all that marketing hype, the click-retina review diagnostic reveals exactly what is powering this machine. And spoiler alert, it's not organic SEO, and it's definitely not highly targeted Facebook or Google ad campaigns. The Click Engine actually operates as a traffic exchange. You might also know it as a click-rotator network. Let's define exactly what that means. In a traffic exchange, members generate views for each other by clicking through a shared rotator link. They're doing this to earn credits so that their own links get shown in the rotation. The sales page also mentions occasionally hitting traffic jackpot pages for bonuses. Honestly, it sounds a little bit like a digital casino, but it perfectly matches the standard structure of reciprocal networks. All right, section 3. Real versus buyer traffic. This is a massively crucial distinction. Let's stack the claim up against reality. The sales page aggressively highlights 100% real buyer traffic. However, the review notes that these visitors are actually other members mechanically clicking through pages. Why are they clicking? Well, primarily to earn their own credits. They aren't eagerly searching for your specific product or offer. So here is the really big takeaway. Real does not equal buyer. The traffic exchange genuinely does provide real human visitors. These are not bots faking views, which is a very meaningful distinction against outright fraudulent traffic. But the conversion rates are typically going to be low because the visitor's primary motivation for even being there is just to earn a reciprocal credit, not to evaluate an offer or make a purchase. We also really need to contextualize the marketing claims with some chronological data. The sales page footer, its underlying metadata, the timestamps on the claims, they all date back to 2022. This means those enthusiastic testimonials we saw earlier and the page's claim of 2 million hits, well, they don't necessarily reflect current activity levels for the network today. And let's be real, in internet years, 2022 is a lifetime ago. That definitely shifts how we calculate the current value. It's not inherently suspicious, but you absolutely need to know the data is a few years old. Even with the older sales page, it is absolutely worth noting that the creator behind this, Jeff Amon, maintains a very transparent personal brand. He has a real, identifiable blog and a YouTube channel that he points to directly. In the digital marketing space, actually putting your real name and face on a product, that's a strong, positive sign of legitimacy compared to, anonymous shell accounts. On to section 4, the hidden costs. Let's talk about the pricing structure. So here we have a classic tale of 2 price tags. The creator is incredibly transparent about the recurring subscription fee. It's stated right up front, $4.90 a month or $49 a year. That transparency is fantastic. But the review uncovers a literal funnel of hidden costs lurking right behind the checkout button that are not mentioned anywhere on that initial sales page. Yeah. Immediately after paying that low entry price, buyers are presented with 7 distinct one-time offers. We're talking case studies and traffic upgrades ranging from about $5 all the way up to $95. If you actually went ahead and purchased all of them, you'd be looking at an additional cost of nearly $300. Finally, section 5, assessing the true value. What's the final verdict here? Well, to sweeten the deal, that initial $4.90 does genuinely unlock value beyond just the click-rotator. It gives you access to 8 free memberships from the Promote Labs team. For instance, you get access to the Traffic Generation Club and the Affiliate Profits Club. These offer solid training on optimizing social media traffic and general affiliate marketing strategies. Another really notable bonus is the Membership Marketers Club, which actually teaches you how to set up your own membership sites. If you're looking to absorb new marketing strategies, there is some undeniable immediate educational material bundled into that super low entry fee. So let's summarize our final inspection report. The Click Engine is not a scam. It is a legitimate, long-standing model of a traffic exchange. It really does deliver real, non-bot human views. At under $5 a month, it's a super low-risk way to test this kind of network out for yourself and grab those educational bonuses. But you really have to manage your expectations. The actual buyer intent is inherently very low because of how a reciprocal system works, and you absolutely need to be prepared to navigate those 7 undisclosed upsells the second you check out. Which leaves us with this final thought to really ponder for your own digital marketing strategy. Is a guaranteed click actually worth the cost, even if it's literally just pennies? If the person on the other side is only there to earn a click of their own? Think about how reciprocity actually impacts real revenue, and let that guide your approach.